So this particular review is going to be actually kind of special. Last Sword Miniatures is another Spanish company, and instead of me buying their models like with Norba or MOM, Last Sword Miniatures stepped up to the plate and volunteered to have their models taken for review. From what I understand, they're on the same price range as Raging Heroes and Cyber Miniatures. They use a poly resin blend, and so I was quite curious what they had for me, but they sent me this box of models for me to test out and review. And the first thing I like is that I got a box. I do enjoy my boxes. I always do enjoy a good box. If any of the guys, the girls out there get that fucking joke, I bet you will. But it looks nice. You know, it's very tidy box. Opening it up, round bases. Ugh, more round bases. These have places for a magnet, so it's pretty cool. But you know me and round bases, I don't use these deplorable things. So the back pile they go. Good bit of styrofoam here. Pull this up. I do love some baggies and on-sprue models. Open the box. These are pretty finely detailed. I don't know what's up with the poly resin blend. I don't even know there's even a thing, to be honest with you. So I'm going to pull all these out, and what the hell is that? It's a metal miniature. It's a white metal miniature. I've had one of these in a long ass time. Goodness. So we get these laid out and go from there. So, empty box. So right off the bat, I noticed some curious things about these models, and that's just this plastic resin blend feels really odd on the fingers. It's both familiar and completely alien, if that makes any sense. But I don't know. There's something about it that I actually like. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's so smooth. That might be it. So going in for a detail shot, you can see on the torso a lot of detail on that little scale mail there on the plate. The boot's got a good amount of detail on it. Not terrible mold lines. I'm curious how they do these particular models. I don't know what their process is. Is it injection mold? Is it a pour mold? It's very curious. Give it a bit of a scratch to see how tough it was, and it feels like a regular resin model. But apparently you can bend these and they won't break. And we're going to test that here in a minute. Interesting. Then you got this one here, which this looks like a blood dragon vampire kind of look to it, doesn't it? This company could probably put out some awesome blood dragon models. I like this armor, this armor design. It's really cool looking. Be an awesome blood dragon. Cool. And it looks like there's a metal model in here. I haven't actually had a metal model in my hand since I did who did I do? I didn't review him, but I painted one. It's from a little bitty side company. I'm not the biggest fan of metal models, but this looks like pretty top tier. I mean, this is a crispy metal model. You see those details a lot better on this than in the resin because it's got actual color to it. But it looks really good. I mean, this is a really good looking metal model, I got to admit. Some details on the scabbard there, the little scrolly woolies. Not too shabby. You got his head. You got like look at that head. Look at them big ass old knife ears. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see here. Looks like you got a sword of some sort. So a little sword hand. Don't know what this is. I think it's a hand holding the something. Looks like an alternative head. Maybe a female head, but with elves, you never know who the hell's male and female. So, and then another, I guess, an alternative hand for the other hand. In the tiny packets here, there's little accessory packets. I guess for the other models, because you got some shoulder pads, spear, shield. And the other one, you have a bow. A bow and a head. And then on the sprues, we have kind of a giant two-handed sword, more heads and arms and all that. And then this one, you have a giant two-handed axe. So I'm going to go ahead and put these together, and we'll see how they look like when they're all glued together, all one piece. But also, check out this cloak, though. This cloak is awesome. Even the inside is detailed. I like how most companies will forget to do the inside of the cloak for detail, but this is detailed all the way around. It's like a big old scaly lizard man cloak. It's pretty cool. Here's the thing about Zealot miniatures. They boast about having this plastic that just bends and won't break, right? And, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm playing with this stuff. And this dark stuff, you know, trying to... I got something to break earlier. I forgot what it was. I think it was this dark material. But look, I did it quick. Man, something over here, I got this crack and snap. I can't do it. I can't get it to do it again. Ah, there we go. Okay. So this dark stuff, pretty bendy, but it does break. Then you got this witchcraft stuff over here. I think this is the one. Yeah, look at this crap. Just break, you bastard. Come on, break. So, goodness. And then I guess the one here. I haven't done this one yet, so let's give it a quick boo. What in the world? Quick bendy test. Sometimes can I twist this? Hit. So, pretty bendy. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what this darker material is. It's maybe an older material they use. If Sword can tell me in the comment section what this material is here, it's very different than everything else in this particular box, and it feels like regular plastic or regular resin to me. I'm not sure, but this stuff that just doesn't even forget about it. Just gonna actually, let's just pull it real quick. Oh, my coffee! No! I spilled coffee everywhere. No! Oh, got coffee everywhere. No. It took so much force to fucking break it, and I looked over and I saw my coffee sit. I was like, oh shit! And as soon as I realized coffee was there, that sucker gave way. Oh no! I more or less punched my coffee cup. Shit! I'm glad my bottle case was closed. Goodness. Damn it, last sword! Look what you did. This mug is this big. My big old B2 mug. The thing was full of coffee, and I just flicked that damn thing with my fist. I punched it, and now there's coffee on my fucking microphone. Jesus. I'll just explain that one to the wife later. It takes quite a bit of force. Right? Takes quite a bit of force to break their models. I want to do a bend test on these things, but I had no extras. I didn't want to just fucking break it and be out with no weapon. So, but you know, that took a lot of force. And there's no coffee cup there to break it, so that's actually quite impressive. A lot of regular. Let's see if I can get an example of someone else's plastic out here. Regular plastic sprue breaks like that. This is a Perry sprue, so a Perry sprue, Perry plastic, just breaks like that. Here's a Raging Heroes extra sprue. Give it a little twist and breaks. So I guess they can boast about their tough plastics, because you know this is regular Perry resin. Sorry, regular Raging Heroes resin. The little twist snaps. This is the last sword resin. You know, you can twist this thing almost indefinitely. Yeah, that thing's tough. Okay. My fingers. Hurt my fingers. Got coffee everywhere. Fucking last sword. Make you want to chest out your resin. Punch my coffee cup. God. I thought it would break. I thought it would break sooner. I thought it would break a lot sooner. Instead, I like put force into it. Enough of it, I had to suck it there and suck my fucking coffee cup. Last sword, I'm gonna cut you. You made a mess in my house. Let's go. My wife's gonna be so mad. I can already hear her. Can't leave you home alone. Always making a mess. Why we can't have nice things? Thanks, last sword. You're gonna get me in trouble with the wife. Plastic's too damn strong. Now, so you guys are not confused, I put up size comparisons up here. This one's the Zealot Miniatures Elf, and over here I have another Zealot Miniatures Elf. One right here, you'll see her in a second. And over in the back, I have a Raging Heroes human model. So that way you'll get a quick size comparison. Let's get this thing turning. And there we go. So I think I can give Last Sword the honor of having the one metal miniature I didn't hate off the bat. This one coming up here right now. It's a pretty good metal miniature, and it feels really good in the hand, and it looks good in my opinion. I'm not sure if the head's a male or a female yet. I love this guy. The guy with the axe. That dude looks spectacular. I gave him that pretty cool cloak. I think he deserved it more than the other guys in the sprue. I think he deserved to have that big-ass cloak with a big-ass axe. I think it fit better. Size-wise, I think they're pretty standard. I don't think they had anything wonky on them. They look well in place with all the models next to them. So I would say they should fit in well with the Games Workshop. Actually, no. I think they have better proportions than the Games Workshop elves. They're more of a semi-realistic proportions to it. They don't have those big-ass hands and feet that most Games Workshop elves are known to suffer from. They seem slightly bigger than Zealot's realistic scale in terms of hands, but it's like very, very minor. Their plastic is certainly strong as hell, as we all watched when I punched my coffee cup. And overall, I want to say I appreciate Last Sword for having the balls to not only volunteer and contact me, but then also send me models for free to review. A lot of companies seem to lack the testicular fortitude to volunteer their models and send them to me. I've actually asked a lot of folks, and they're like, no, because apparently I'm just too damn mean, and I won't volunteer to make them look good, which is just not what I do. I am truthful in my reviews, and I tell you exactly what I think of them. Shipping was okay. I will say Last Sword was faster than Noble or MOM. I'll say that much. They didn't send me a fucking army baggie full of models. They sent me a box, and the box had little bitty dime bags inside there with models inside of them. They had them on sprues, so I really appreciate that. I wish they would have kept the bodies with their accessory packs, but that's just a minor nitpick. Circle bases. Meh, everyone uses circles nowadays. People like their skirmish games because they're peasants. It's fine. I get it. I like the fact that their round pieces had a little section for a magnet. That's very intuitive, and I like seeing that more and more. And I like that they're pretty detailed little models. Price-wise, they are on the higher point of the price scale when it comes to miniatures. But I think they really they reflect those prices well in their product. I like how they're multi-pose. They're actually extremely poseable. That's what I noticed. Like this guy's the sword guy, the guy with the spear coming up right here next to us. Really easy to pose. I like that they can do that overhand stabbing pose with the spear guy. A lot of models you can't do that. They won't allow you to do it. But since his hand came separately, you can put the hand however you want, and it really was really nice. The metal miniature is really good for metal mini. I believe it's probably white metal. I don't think anyone uses pewter nowadays. This axe guy is my absolute fucking favorite. I wish this company would do some blood dragon vampires, because they can probably reuse the same parts, to be honest with you, and make some vampires out of it. And I think it'd be really cool if they did. But yeah, quality wise, they're up there with Cyber Miniatures and Raging Heroes. But that plastic is some whack. Like the spear guy here, I don't know if you can see it, but there are like multicolored flecks in this plastic resin stuff. So it's got these little bitty like grayish flecks in there. And it's a super tough little plastic. I don't know what material that dark bit is. Like this bit right here. If I can get the picture. This dark bit. No, get on there. But this dark stuff was not as tough. But everything else was tough as nails. To the point I actually needed quite a lot of poundages to separate it from each other. And you can twist it until it turns like absolutely white, and it still won't fucking break. So well done on that, Last Sword. But this will conclude the review. Good job, Last Sword. You got balls, and I like companies that got balls. And since you got, the courage and the pride to volunteer your models for review, I'm gonna buy some more from you. I want to see what else you got, and I encourage everyone else to do the exact same. I would say so. Their products are currently limited, but they're coming out with this huge Lizardman Kickstarter, so I'm kind of eyeballing that to see how that goes and probably pick up some Lizard Boys to review in the future. I also got a new camcorder, so I'm going to be doing live action battle reports here in a bit because that camera bit was getting super fucking annoying and the editing was annoying, so I'm just going to cut that out entirely and do some movable ones. And until I see you in the next review, the next battle report, or anything else I put on this stupid channel, you keep a strong dice hand and happy wargaming.